Alright there you guys, what's up again? Welcome to another of my live videos, and today I've got quite a bit to discuss with you, and I'm going to be updating you on the latest transfer rumours and gossip. Obviously now latest news that's updated, the main priorities now for Jose Mourinho is now Alvaro Morata and Andrea Belotti from Torino and Alvaro Morata from Real Madrid. So I'll get into that. Obviously I think at the moment we need that centre back, strong centre back. We need that holding defensive mid, and we need someone who's going to lead that line, because the only firepower up front that we have got really, without Zlatan Ibrahimovic there, who's, it's unlikely now that he's going to be extending his contract, is Marcus Rashford. Got young talent, experience, leads that line well. Interrogates defence, reads the game very well, very composed on the ball, got great acceleration. And Marcus Rashford's the only one that's the limelight up that front there without Zlatan Ibrahimovic, so he needs that help and support. And also Paul Pogba in that midfield. We need another Paul Pogba in that midfield, because he received some criticism. Yeah, he didn't get many assists or many goals last season, but without him in that midfield, he made a massive impact. We was absolutely struggling. They weren't getting enough passes in midfield. There was no space getting operated, and we wasn't causing any threat, but every time he was in the midfield, we won the game. So anyway guys, first topic of the development I'm going to be discussing with you is about Andrea Belotti. According to numerous reports now, according to his reports, is around about £70 million sterling that we have offered for Alvaro Morata. But I think he's worth that kind of money as Andrea Belotti. 70 million sterling for Andrea Belotti. I think he's worth that money though. He's got basically everything. Last season scored 26 goals for Torino, got about 7 assists, and overall made 70 appearances and scored 38 goals. But he's the limelight of Torino. He's got young age, so he's got a lot of years ahead of him. Talent, experience, good at very good in the air, good with his feet. Good from headers, good from aerial duels. Very good attacking instincts player. Very precise on the ball, very composed on the ball, very energetic. And he's a good aerial threat. That's the type of player that Manchester United need. And he was absolutely on form for Torino last season. Anyway, I do think he is worth around about £70 million. He is very adamant as well. He's very good predator, absolutely fantastic, and he's absolutely tenacity. So we need someone who's going to operate that number 9 role, because Rashford does need that help and support, and we also do need a backup striker. Also, now latest news about Alvaro Morata. This is around about £60 million, and now according to recent reports that I've heard, that Alvaro Morata is now so close to joining Manchester United, because I'm not fully committing to it, but it's nearly guaranteed now that he is coming for £16 million. But he's fantastic as well. Good at holding the ball, very good in the air, got great finishing ability, very creative, and he's a fantastic goal scorer, is Alvaro Morata. So there'd be two fantastic signings for us to lead that line very well. But these have been stemming from, according to Italian reports and Spanish reports, that this will be happening. So it's fantastic news, this. Obviously now we are just waiting for our first player to be signed, which is absolutely fantastic news. Also, Ivan Perisic on the left, fantastic player, fantastic on that left hand side. We need that dedicated width, but there's not been a full on approach as a bid You know, they're asking for around about £55 million, you know, but he's very, very skillful, very good in the air, very precise on the ball, very, very creative, you know, and that's what we need, someone like that. But Andrea Belotti, I highly rate him so well, and it's good that Jose Mourinho's trying to get some youth in the team and creating some youth in the team. You know, they get more time when, you know, they've got a lot more years under the belt than, you know, rather being like Zlatan Ibrahimovic, age 35, 36-year-old. But look, it's unlikely now that Zlatan Ibrahimovic is extending his contract at Manchester United. So, very, very good. He's got fantastic. That Torino, Belotti, fantastic passing ability. You know, I said he's very, very adamant, very, very loyal. He's got great loyalty. He'll bring that agenda to Manchester United, and Rashford needs that help and support up front. So that we get these players on board, that will make us genuine title competitors next season. Yes, the latest news about Antonio Griezmann now. According to reports that we've tried that this about Griezmann when he's done that U-turn, but apparently according to reports now, we've gained our interest again in Antonio Griezmann. But I can't see it being resurrected, this decision. I think he's made his full-on decision now that he's happy at Atletico Madrid, and he won't join Manchester United because he's poor in that strike position. You know, he's not a essential number 9. You know, he could either play on the number 7 role, or even play in the number 10 role. You know, or just behind number 9 role. Griezmann is not, you know, not for the Premier League anyway. It wouldn't be a full-on striker for Manchester United. But I can't see this being resurrected, as I said. Can't see it being resurrected. He's made his decision. Since the transfer ban, he's decided he's staying at Atletico Madrid. And, you know, I can't see Griezmann now coming. Some people think it could be still on. Giggs said in one of his reports the other week, you know, it's not fully on yet. It's not a full-on disagreement. But to me, I can't see it being resurrected. So, what I felt like to have next season, we get Belotti and we get Morata. That's a good start. Anyway, guys, that's everything to update you with. So take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.